Hello there and welcome back to MaAfriStyles channel. Happy New Year to you. It is 2022, unbelievable, but I'm grateful I'm here and I hope that you have started your year well. So today I wanted to make a special video, and this video is going to touch on how best to wear our kanga when we are going to different places, especially formal occasions. So I thought about it, and one of my challenge was, how could I wear my kanga to church? And I'm talking about wearing a kanga that is not stitched. It can be cut, but it's not stitched, right? Because that's how most of us have our kangas. It's not made into a dress or a pretty skirt, but we have all this collection of kangas, or it could be Ankara fabric too. You could do that too. So this was a challenge for me, and I went about creating different designs for myself, and I wanted to share them with you. Hopefully they will be of great help to you. So make sure you comment and let me know if they really work for you or it was a total bust. I would appreciate your feedback. What I have here, 3 different kanga pairs that I'm going to use. I have a nice black one here, and this one I really love to use this because once you wash it, it becomes soft and so easy to wear. It feels great on the skin, and I just love it. And this one, it's made by my favorite store or manufacturer in Tanzania. They're called Urafiki. They make, according to me, best kangas. They last years. I have kangas that have been many years, let's just say. I'm afraid even to show it, but I still wear them. So that's one pair we're going to use. The next pair, this is another favorite as well. It's a beautiful blue color. I just love it. And the best thing with kangas, I already mentioned in some of my videos, is that they have these words, so you can display, the words, and it carries the meaning of why you're wearing that kanga. This one says, Ninakushukuru kwa wema wako. So it's almost saying that we're thanking God for his blessings. And what a great way to start the new year, right? Thanking God for the blessings. So I'm going to use this one as well, and you'll see the beautiful style with that. And I have, let me see who made this one. Let's check. The good thing is you can tell who made them because they always put it on the border. This one is made by Rafiki Kanga, and these are bigger ones. I believe the Rafiki, I'll have to check, but I believe they're from Morogoro. I could be wrong, but I'll double check and leave the comments below in the comment section below so you can know. So this is another one. It feels great, and this is a different. It's like the same pattern, but this I believe is a different maker. So the quality for this one is a little bit suspect, but I bought it because I wanted to try it out. And this is Sunflag. So this is another manufacturer. I haven't used Sunflag a lot, but their kangas are okay. But I'm gonna combine this because I wanted one that is cut and this one is uncut. So you'll see how I'm gonna incorporate the two to make a really beautiful outfit that I can wear even at a wedding. You'll see. And the last one I'm gonna use is another pattern. I just love this pattern. It's beautiful. It's like a Christmassy type of colors. And let's see who manufactured this. This one is Rafiki Kanga. Again, I believe this is from Morogoro. I'll definitely leave that information below. So we're going to use these 3 different pairs and make some awesome outfits that I have used, and hopefully you can use too. Okay, so I typically use pins, but in this case, when you have brooches, those are also very handy. All right. First kanga. With each kanga, just a generative. You want to make sure the words can be read from outside when someone is looking at it. So that's one good way of making sure that your kanga is facing the right side out. In this style, I learned this when I was little, actually. It's what we do. We call it a rubega, like over the shoulder. And when we do this, the biggest thing is you want to make sure that the length is right, and also it covers nicely under your armpits, right? And in this case, if you don't want to wear something inside, like what I'm doing here, you really want to make sure the sides are nicely tucked in, and sometimes you can put a pin on that area right there under your arm. But again, you don't want to put a pin if you're doing a lot of movement and you don't want to choke yourself. But that's what I usually do if I want to make sure that it's nice and safely tucked in. I don't want to show my bra or anything. Then you use the second piece, just wrap it around your waist. Make sure it's nice and snug. And in this case, how I make sure it's nice and snug, I use the brooch. It makes it look really cute, and also gives that safety pin, measure that it's already tucked in neatly, as you see here. The neatest thing here is that you see that opening? Guess what? The inside kanga is already covering part of it. So if you don't want to show too much leg, you got that covered. Also, you can put the opening to the back. I haven't really tried in the front. Maybe you can try and let me know how that turns out. But I usually put it on the side or the back, as you see in my next styles. But here you have it. Yo, I was ready for church at this point. But you see, the one side wasn't snug enough, so I just open and retighten, and just finish it one more time. Make sure everything is snug. The coolest thing is that you want to make sure everything is snug, and that's what kanga gives you, the versatility of ensuring that you feel comfortable. I like comfort. I want to be comfortable. I want to feel I covered what I wanted to cover, and everything else is all nice and neat. Boom, there it is. I'm ready. And I actually wore this for church the other day, and I felt really good. I felt beautiful and loved it. And I had to add some accessories that I like. So in this one I used some popping red, because my kanga was mostly black and yellow, and it turned out great. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts. Leave your comments below. And I'd love to see whether you tried it out at home, whether you use it for church or you use it for another outing. I think it still works. Okay, that's the first style. Let's see what we got next. Number 2. This time around, I'm going to incorporate 2 kangas. One, it's cut. So I'm going to use one of the cut kangas. And I'm going to take that kanga and essentially use from the long side, again, making sure the right side is out, and fold it twice. And then once I have it folded, you can pick one side. This side I picked the one with more of the dots because I wanted to do a contrast. And put it over the shoulder and make sure that it's covering the front of your body. Key things here, make sure it's aligned. Like I was a little off here, but you get the picture in the end. Make sure it's aligned, and if you like to show the front, hey, you do what feels right for you. But I like to make sure that it's covering the sides properly. And sometimes I pin it into, if I'm wearing another top like what I have now inside, I pin it to that top so it doesn't move a lot. And it tucks in neatly. And then I take the uncut kanga. You see, there's still the border there in the middle, and I'm going to use that border to be my front, right? It's going to look like this. But in order to do that, I have to start from the back because I'm by myself. I don't have anybody to help me pin it. If you have someone there to help you pin it, you can pin it straight from put your kanga from the front and then pin it to the back. And I use one of the brooches that I like. I first pin it from the front. This you do if you're by yourself. And once you pin it from the front, you have to lift the whole skirt and slowly turn it around, right? You gotta lift it all from the bottom like that and turn it all the way around to make sure you have your front, aligned properly. So the rest of the kanga is essentially gonna be this beautiful trail in the back, right? So you see me just doing some minor adjustments, making sure that my kanga rotates. And once it's rotating to the right place where I want it, I'm going to go ahead and just straighten the top part because it's right underneath like that. Make it snug. Again, key thing for me, it's comfort. Make sure it's comfortably sitting on my body. And I tuck in the right places. Just straighten it out like that. Okay, you tell me what you think. If you like this style, I really personally like this style. And one thing else that you can add is that at that point there, you can put a pin if you feel like you need to secure some more the trail so it doesn't open up, which I highly doubt. And then also another thing you can do is you can grab, if it's too much trail and you really want to lift it, you just grab it and swing it on your arm. You don't need any purse or anything at that point. You're just looking cute. All right, that is the second style. Leave your comments. Let me know if you're willing to try this out and where would you try this out. Okay? Okay, number 3. First of all, I want to thank you for still watching this, and I hope that you're getting so much value from it. Thank you for sticking around. Now, let's do this. This time around, we're going to use another cut kanga. I folded the bit of the top there just because I want to have it neatly falling onto my bosom and securing it with a brooch. As you see there, it's nice. I mean, the kanga, I'm telling you, kanga just feels great on your body, especially because it's made of cotton. It just feels great. It doesn't itch and all of that. So anyways, I digress. So I put my brooch here, and after I put this, I say, wait a minute, this looks really good. So of course I paused, took some pictures. I put a belt. I said, this is another style you can do. But hey, let's get back to it. What I wanted to show you in this case is because of the pattern of the kanga, you gotta think of it also as something that you when you wear it, it falls with the patterns of the kanga. This pattern lended itself beautiful whether I wore it as a long or short form. But in this case, I wanted to create something that was so secure in the bottom, meaning that the back was totally covered and the front was totally covered. So I could see myself taking this to church, maybe putting on a shawl to cover the shoulders a little bit, but it worked out really great. There you have it, folks. 3 styles just for you. Let me know which one was your favorite, which one you tried, which one worked, which one didn't. Thank you for watching. I hope it was really helpful. Tell me in the comments below. Let me know if it worked for you, if it didn't, if you tried it, or you're scared completely like I was the first time putting it on and going to church. Either way, let me know your thoughts. Okay?